Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Every right thinking person in the world knows the effect of borrowing. Not just that, it gets worse when it is actually targeted to the next generations and generations unborn. Very prominent persons, former president, have berated the government of this day over their excessive borrowing, even to the next generation. Olusegun Obasanjo, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, former president of Nigeria, called it criminality in every sense of the word. PDP have been screaming. APC said it's normal. They needed money to do a lot of infrastructure. A lot of things are coming up. A lot of persons have been saying that they are looking forward to the presidential speech or presidency speaking in UNGA, that's United Nations General Assembly. But right now, things are unfolding. Nigerians are wondering, are we going to still go cap in hand begging for a lot of things? They're going to find out in a moment what took place. But before we do that, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Some hours ago, the Chinese ambassador to Nigeria was talking about, seeing how they can do modalities of bringing some of the banks in Nigeria. I was already anticipating that maybe we should start bearing Sean Konshin as a name, as in choosing a name ahead of time, because man, Nigeria have really borrowed from that country. But now we have a situation in our hands. According to the news, we have the land. According to the news, we're going to find out exactly what is going on. We have the land, we have the people. Capital input is what we need, said President Muhammadu Buhari as he begged the Queen of Netherlands, Maxima Zorugeta, for the funds to develop Nigeria. Mr. Buhari, who has been on a borrowing spree, that's President Muhammadu Buhari, told the Netherlands Queen that he was doing his best to develop Nigeria, especially in the agricultural sector. People went back to the land, and this helped us tremendously. We made fertilizers available, resuscitated dams, and it's all paid off handsomely, he said. Otherwise, with about 200 million people, we would have been stuck or would have been in trouble when the pandemic struck and affected the economy. He said, just like Oliver Twist, Nigeria could do with more help in investment, particularly in agriculture. The president further noted that Nigerian farmers were receptive to modern ways of doing things, especially cutting post-harvest waste. President Muhammadu Buhari made these points during a bilateral meeting on the margins of the United Nations General Assembly holding in New York, USA with Ms. Zorugeta. A statement by the president's media aide Femi Adesina disclosed that the President Buhari during the closed-door meeting stressed the importance of infrastructural development for the advancement of the country. Without infrastructure, development will be limited, so we put emphasis on building roads, rail, and power. We have a comprehensive plan, and we are doing our best, the president said. That's President Muhammadu Buhari explained to the Queen. He explained that Nigeria was hampered by resources despite being an oil-exporting nation, and that with more financial wherewithal, his regime will speed up infrastructural development. President Buhari assured the Queen, who last visited Nigeria in 2017, that she would see a lot of differences if she came again. In the area of agriculture, the president said Nigerian borders were closed with neighboring countries to encourage local farmers and eat what we grow. Ms. Zorugeta lauded what she called a huge effort made by Nigeria to combat the pandemic, saying you spent a great part of your GDP. The Queen disclosed she had a huge commitment to Nigeria. You won't be alone. We will be there along with other partners, she told the Nigerian president. The Queen said agriculture was music to her ears. Being the daughter of a former agriculture minister, she pointed that her biggest plea would be for Nigeria to make infrastructure available so that investors and aid donors could access areas beyond the major cities. We need roads, we need railways, we need digital financial inclusion for farmers. The government needs to digitize all payment, Ms. Zurigata noted. I like the fact that she said agriculture is music to her ears. But they say they have closed borders. Somehow smuggling still enters. These rice smugglers, they still coming. But that one is beside the matter. Are we already heading towards Netherlands again? Why can't, what's going on? We have borrowed to the teeth. Our repayment schedule is going to take about, rough estimate, maybe 60% of whatever we budget. Whatever is being budgeted for, about 60%, as in approximately. I'm just being very modest and I'm just assuming now. If 60% is going to go for repayment of loans, especially when the moratorium for 2023 is over, some of them will start the repayment, then we're in trouble. Imagine you're going to repay loans, 40% is going to be used for recurrent expenditure like payment of salaries, and then we have a lot of ministries, parastatals, and all that, federal agencies that we need to pay. By the time you're done with payment, what remains? Then there's this allocation. Now, you now understand why Governor Wike is saying, look, the VAT we have, we are not going to give it to anybody. It remains in rivers. And someone who's looking at it in that same direction, the VAT we have, we are going to keep it in Lagos. So that the way we are looking at it now, everybody's now, is not like to your tent, O Israel, every man for himself. Now, if we go again borrowing with this, we said we have raised. Now the Queen is saying we're going to help. Nigeria is a most populous black nation, and it's a beautiful market, if you understand where I'm heading. So every right-thinking businessman should partner where the market is good. Nigeria market is good. And the cost of naira have been devalued to the point that Nigeria can easily be passed for a dumping ground where everybody can just ship it down there. But it could actually work for our good if we have those who are thinking cap. Now, we talk about insecurity. You're calling for investors to come in an environment or in a country where we're still battling insecurity. We have them in quantum. Why don't we deal with it first? Now she's talking about Ray, that we need the farmers to be digitalized. We need rays and roads to access these farmers and all that. We have collected enough loans from China over the same Ray. Should we be talking about Ray? Should even the Queen be talking about Ray? We should have rays all over the whole regions in Nigeria. Where shouldn't be a problem. The minister Pantami is actually on top of the game when it comes to the issue of telecommunications and all that. That shouldn't also be a problem. It would have been a case of, let's settle the case of insecurity and let them come in, invest. We don't borrow. Please let them come and invest so that there will be jobs. We can increase our GDP and export for a change. We can't be mono economy forever.